I will find you sucking blood. Some call it leeching, I call it love. Beside you, behind you, I will find you inside you. Defile you, devour you, I will bind you. Attila, vampire triller, hides you in his cellar, true coffin dweller. The smell of your blood in the air, it will lead to your death, he will find you. Live streaming all the time, dude. It's getting wild, too. Time is flying by, no need to cry, we're gonna get views. Time is flying by, no need to cry, we're gonna get views. Attila, vampire triller, hides you in his cellar, true coffin dweller. The smell of your blood in the air, it will lead to your death, he will find you. Attila, vampire triller, hides you in his cellar, true coffin dweller. The smell of your blood in the air, it will lead to your death, he will find you. Well, hello and welcome everyone. Bruce Willis and NBA Youngboy on the kick side, and Jen J on YouTube. Let me switch it to live chat because I made this mistake yesterday. Drink a lot of tea. Well, kinda, especially now with fasting. But actually, no. This is my only tea of the day. And same thing yesterday. I only drank it on stream. But well, with doing a water fast, tea is one of the few things that is fine. It doesn't break a fast. So, but still, only one a day. And the lemon is fine too. Also, last night I did have some electrolytes. I have this one, and it's got a gram of sugar in each tablet. But I had quite a few of them. I didn't have a good night. I didn't sleep well. I went to bed around 1, and at 3 I was still tossing and turning, so I came out in the living room. I put a movie on, Conclave, from last year, about how they elected the Pope. I mean, it's not a documentary. It's like fiction, but it's pretty good. Kind of serious movie, PG movie. It turns out, but it made a pretty big splash. I got it from the library, and I put a hold in quite a while ago, and it took a couple months to finally come up in the queue. Drink matcha and chamomile. I do have some chamomile Tomorrow we can do that. Today it's a lemon ginger tea. A yogi lemon ginger tea that I'm drinking. I do have some chamomile. Tomorrow we can do chamomile. Well, for the stream, I kind of want something a little bit more stimulating, but yeah, chamomile's fine. Kind of calm down a little bit. Yeah, and then go to sleep easier since. Yeah, pretty much 2 nights I haven't had good sleep. And with fasting, usually, well, I end up kind of low energy, at least for certain days. And today I managed to take a nap, but yesterday I didn't even nap. Well, it's gonna be hot. I can't drink it for a while, but we'll set it here. It's kind of a stream ritual that we have a tea during the stream. So yeah, 4 days water fast, completed 4 at this point. I'm an hour and a half into day 5 actually. Try orange spice, it's good. I think I've had that before, Jen. Yeah, that's good too. So day 5 of the water fast. Last night was pretty bad, and I woke up. Well, I mean, I didn't. I don't think I went to sleep. I was tossing and turning in bed for a while until I came out here, and then well, I actually fell asleep before the end of the movie, so I need to finish the ending. Um, but that was about 4:30 when I fell asleep. Drink cucumber water for fasting. Um, I'm actually doing a pretty strict fast. Um, I've done them even stricter in the past, but this time I'm taking I'm taking my supplements, my vitamins that I usually take. Headaches or flu symptoms yet? I like slight flu symptoms, I guess. Kind of like a fever almost. Because usually you're cold when you're fasting, but yesterday I mentioned it towards the end of the stream. I felt like I have a fever, almost like a slight fever. Hello, Jewel Rancid. Daddy is live. He has in the past with his last try. So yeah, I've done water fast before. The longest I've gone is 5 days, and this time I'd like to go longer than 5. So last night wasn't so great. So I got up, I did the electrolytes, and I did more electrolytes in the morning. And then to the gym. I only put salt. I usually do salt in the water. For the gym, I put salt, and then I did lime for the first time, and I looked it up. Lime should be okay too. I mean, it's very low calorie. The lime juice. I did cut the lime a little bit. How it comes out. I cut this part and I put it in the water, and I was tasting those at the gym while I was drinking my water. I'm gonna do it again. But yeah, that shouldn't affect the fast. It shouldn't take me out of ketosis. By now, I should definitely be in ketosis, like well into ketosis. And actually, I'd like to buy a ketosis tester. They are like the blood sugar testers. You prick your finger, and then it tells you. It's like a scale. Fasting makes you off, but you get over it. You need electrolytes. Yeah, I'm doing electrolytes. Unfortunately, the electrolytes I have, so I have two kinds. One has 5 grams in each packet, and the other one has 1. This one is with the 1 gram, so I'm doing this one. Hello, Yo Mac, J Mac, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. How you doing tonight? Buy the strips. The strips help motivate you to keep in ketosis. You have one too, Jen. Always test blood sugar. So is it the same thing then? They're just blood sugar testers. Good. Just finished work, smoking. All right, let's see. Ketosis tester. I spelled both of those wrong. Okay, let's see. Ketosis tester on Amazon. $50. It looks like it has strips. What is this? Bluetooth, glucose, and ketone testing kit. Free app. 20 blood test strips, 10 each. So 10 for glucose and 10 for ketone, but then you're gonna have to keep buying the strips. Or $10 for 150 ketone urine test strips. App and keto guide ebook included. Extra long for easy sampling. So yeah, for only $10 I can get 150, or for $50 I only get 10, but it comes with this whole electric thing. Then 150 for one you blow. Mini Brett ketone meter. Wow. Well, they have a lot of stuff. Obviously these strips would be the easiest, well, cheapest. How does this Keto Mojo work? I'm not gonna buy it. I mean, 50 is not too bad. Maybe eventually if I get real serious. But then, how much are the strips afterwards? That's the thing. Or that's the $10 strips that it uses. Because it says they bought it together, but it doesn't seem to be the same brand, and they actually look different, the strips. So I don't have 2 screens, so I can't share, but I figured I would do this. Actually, let's do both of them. That's perfect. They're side by side. And let me see. Do a milk fast diet. I am thinking about doing mono diets, but I'm thinking more along the lines of steak. Do one with, well, beef. Just eating beef, which would also be keto, paleo, and carnivore all at the same time. Blackout, welcome. Thank you for joining. $100 for 18. Well, this one it says 150 for just 10. Let me see. I do want to put it on screen here. Not doing scene, okay, add image. So I have to save it to the desktop, and then, oh, image file, boom, boom, boom. I wish I could just paste it, but because it's an extra step, saving, and well, this is a lot clumsier than just doing a screen share, but there it is. Which side is better, left, right? Should I make it bigger? Yeah, let's make it bigger. So yeah, $50 for the fancy digital one. I mean, yeah, it comes with an app, but this one too says there is an app with it that you can input. Men need more meat. So yeah, with the mono diets, I would do like steak only. Well, I should stop saying steak because it's like beef. Like ground beef is fine. Really, any cuts of beef. Just eating beef for a while. I'm not quite sure how long I would want to do it. Maybe like 3 days is enough. Or just eating sardines. I've seen some videos on that. Just eating eggs. Just eating potatoes. That was like big for a while back. That was kind of popping off. A lot of people were on the potato only diet. And then, well, you can bake them. You can cook them. You can't really fry them because then you're adding oil. So depends on how strict you go. Seasoning would be fine. There's some herbs on there. I wouldn't take Ozempic. Definitely not. One of the reasons I'm doing this is to lose some weight, and that I guess pretty good segue into the weight situation. I have a spreadsheet with my weight in the morning. So I actually have to put in today. I'm pretty sure it's 195.5. Yeah, I should have done all this before. And I have to do my clumsy OBS method. Oh, whoa. Oh no. There we go. It's kind of small. So I started at 204.9, 205 pounds, which is the heaviest I've ever been. The highest I got before was 195, and then I went down to around the 180s. In the summer, I was around 183. and then I just shot up kind of to over 200 pounds. And so those are the weight measurements for each day. I take it in the morning, and then the far right column is the change every day. So first day I lost 5.5 pounds roughly. On day 2, 2.5, and then day 3, 4.5, 1.5. Well, it would be day 4, like the fourth day. But on the fourth day, I'm at 3 whole days of fasting. That's why there's only 3 measurements. But total, 9.5 pounds in again in 3 days, 72 hours. What's up, Cargo? Welcome to the stream. And Bricklayer, Oliver Bricklayer, welcome everyone. I guess we are bringing the EU crowd in with this hour, but Cargo's not from EU. This is a plan to get diabetes, make your body use no sugar. Well, how would you get diabetes by doing this? The opposite would be getting diabetes by eating a lot of sugar. And well, yeah, sugar intake is for sure one of the things. I mean, I try to eat pretty clean, but you still get a lot of garbage. I had a pass to a theme park here, Knott's Berry Farm, and a meal plan too, and it was just too enticing not to go in there and get a meal almost daily. I think I went. Shit, I should have checked the number. I don't know if it'll still tell me the number, because my so the membership is done, and now it's not even letting me use the app because they like switched over and I'm not even signed in yet. So that sucks. I think I went around 250 times in a little bit over a year, because we got the pass in like November. So about 16 months, I went 240 days. What would that come out to? 240 divided by 16, 15 times a month. So at least every other month, every other day. But some days I would go in twice. And depending on how it was, so sometimes Jewel and I would go in the morning, and then I would go back in the afternoon, and I would be able to use her card because she was already in the park earlier. So if you didn't go in the park, then you couldn't use the meal plan. They would be like, oh, they're not here. How are you trying to use this meal plan? Because they're kind of lenient on, like, a picture is supposed to come up, but they didn't care so much. Like if you're getting a meal for someone else, because they're like the family's there, like one person goes to grab the meal, but if you didn't go into the park that day, then it wouldn't work. So anyways, like my point is, like, often I'd go twice a day. Maybe not often, but some of those days I would go twice. And then sometimes on the second visit, I would be able to get 2 meals. Of course, I'd share with Sophia, but she eats very little. This is all about, like, eating clean or not eating clean. And then things like just getting some fast food because it's so easy. Where did I leave off? Because your body gets used to producing no insulin. Well, I don't want to eat much sugar at all. So this is like totally cutting back. And then when I go back to eating, I'm really gonna watch my intake and my sugar intake. I would be okay with pretty much eating no sugar. You need to make all programs work daily to keep them having them normal use. Well, yeah, I'm kind of wondering if that's why I went up in weight, because I did some water fast last year between, well, some were only like a day because I would start and pretty much not end up cutting it short. But I've done 3 days, I've done 5 days. Longest is 5 days that I did. And I don't know if that has an effect on my weight going up. But I also work out, and the last time I was not 195, I looked fatter than this time at 205. So I think it's also more muscle this time around. Enough to feed a village in Africa. Dear God, I thought you were talking about the poop schedule. Usually I poop in the morning. And now with fasting, I don't poop. Like the first 2 days, I still pooped. And then it's diarrhea on like the third poop. And then there's no more poop. Lactose is sugar. Are you eating dairy? So when I, like normally, right now I'm not eating anything. I'm not eating dairy either. But I do love cheese. So I eat a decent bit of cheese. I try to get yogurt in me as well. And then I do drink milk, but sometimes I drink lactose free. How do you stay motivated? I don't know. I just do. Alcohol is sugar also. Yeah, but I don't drink. I don't drink anymore. Okay, this one's pretty far back. Walmart steaks are not real meat. Sometimes I eat Walmart steak. I mean, I don't think it's Bill Gates lab printed meat that they're selling at Walmart yet, or at least if they do, then it has to be labeled. You can eat fresh veggies also. Spooky, Manketo, strips. Yeah, I think that's what those were. The other ones that I pulled up. Let's make this a little smaller. Which side? I do kind of like this side better. We'll leave it there for now. You're not even fat, Attila? Well, again, I'm telling you my weight. I'm 5'10", so not too bad, but I notice it. I'd like to be a little bit leaner. Carbs make me feel horrible. Low carbs, high protein give me energy and less brain fog. I'm fine with carbs. I don't know. Or we'll see. So with the mono diets, then one is pasta, or just going with nuts. I've done almond cleanses, I would call them, when I would eat almond for a day. But this time I would do it longer. So with like the beef diet or sardine diet or eggs or potatoes or just pasta. I'm thinking about that too. Whole wheat. If I go pasta, then I would go whole wheat. Or you got nuts and beans, and then there's certain vegetables. I think it would work too, like cabbage, for example. Just eating cabbage. Well, potato is one of them. Like just potato, just cabbage, and then for fruits, I'm thinking bananas, avocados. So I mean, it's quite a few of them. If I do 3-day each, that would take a while. And I don't know, should I fast in between? Go to water fast in between each of those? Or go to a regular diet? Or go to a water fast and a regular diet? A lot of choices. What happened to your eyebrows? This is just how they are. My eyebrows are light. And over here in Southern California, they get even lighter. I mean, I do have eyebrows. if I come close, there are eyebrows. I don't shave them or lighten them. I did have them tinted in the past, but nah, maybe one day. I thought you were going to say you have eyebrow spreadsheet. No, it's for the weight for these last couple days. Eyebrows are dieting too. He constantly looks surprised now. 5 pounds in one day. Yep, yeah. The first day, he was 5.5 pounds. A lot of water probably. That can't be all fat. Some of it's got to be water weight. But I'm not dehydrating myself. I'm actually drinking a lot of water. So, kind of odd. You could lose 1,500 pounds in a year if you keep it up. Well, so usually when I fast, I lose about a pound a day. So the 5 pounds shocked me, and even the 9.5 pounds so far, pretty shocking. But I mean, it's definitely going down. If you look at the numbers, it's less and less every day, and it's probably going to level out at a pound, and going forward, it's going to be about a pound a day. Where's Cargo? Cargo's on the kick side. I'm not ignoring chat, but well, with the two chats, I should probably integrate them. I can just look at one, and at least I would be able to kind of read it in order, and then when I skip, because like now I'm looking at the YouTube, and then I'm kind of ignoring the kick chat. I do see comments. Okay, I think we're good. Bring back the axe, vodka, memoirs, mutton chops, mullet. A lot of requests. Well, maybe we'll work on those. So there's less to catch up with here. You're getting sugars from milk, yogurt, and cheese. So the yogurt I eat is Greek yogurt, like plain yogurt. And sugar in cheese? How much sugar does cheese have? Is there sugar in cheese? Yes. Cheese contains sugar, primarily in the form of lactose, the natural. Okay, well that makes sense. Like milk contains lactose, which is sugar, but the amount varies greatly. Aged hard cheeses like Parmesan and Swiss have almost no sugar, while softer, fresher cheeses like cottage cheese or ricotta have more. And some processed cheeses might have added sweeteners like corn syrup, so always check labels for added sugar. Oh yeah, I like my cheeses, and I like good cheeses. Aged Parmesan. What was the other one? The Swiss. But I don't always eat Swiss. I like mozzarella. I like cheddar. But yeah, that's about as low as I'd go. I don't like American cheese. That's not real cheese. I wouldn't be surprised of that having like all kinds of sugars in it. That chair says you're 5'7". I'm 5'9", 5'10". Know that chair's height? Now if I go. Okay, let's take this off of here now that was on there for long enough. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm 5'10". We can do a measuring someday. Any plans to get jacked? And freaky? I'm working out. I don't care about getting too big, but I would like to bring my body fat percentage down a little bit. maybe get the abs showing some more, be able to do more pull-ups. I was up to around 20 pull-ups early last year, even like mid last year. No, I was a little bit earlier, but then probably mid last year too. Now I do assisted pull-ups, and I do tricep dips with my own weight. So I can still do like 20 tricep dips, but with pull-ups, I don't know. I haven't tried for a while. I did hang for 2 minutes today, so I'm trying to incorporate hanging, and I should be doing push-ups. But I actually go to the gym quite a bit. Most days I go to the gym. Um, was it yesterday or the day before? No, it was the day before I went twice. Instead of water diet, do a liquid diet. Yeah, but then you might end up getting a lot of sugar in you. Prime Zoiki, you have to get surgery tomorrow for what? Good luck with that. Unless you got bad posture. Okay, that's not a good idea. You get vitamin mineral deficiencies. Which one? The water fast or the mono diets? Ugh. I'm down to just do a shorter stream today. Or what do you guys want to talk about? Oh, you mentioned vitamins, minerals. So I do take my multivitamin and my supplements. I take CoQ10 and milk thistle, and I take creatine as well. I was on the fence about the creatine because it has stevia leaf extract, a sweetener, but it says that it should be fine with fasting. It shouldn't take me out of ketosis because stevia is not sugar. It's a different sweetener. But it said it actually might be worse for hunger. I don't know. Hunger is fine. I mean, I do think about food a lot. Actually, food is on my mind a lot. It's hard. I don't watch anything, but of course, like things pop up. Like even at the gym, they have a TV on, or like suggestions pop up. I have some things about food that I'm subscribed to, and then I even just seeing the thumbnail, and then food is on my mind a lot. But I don't know. I just push it away. They say the first 3 days are the hardest because the first day is kind of easy. You're just sailing IRL content. When I'd like to do some IRL, yeah, we'll go on some little walks. It's a little bit harder, but maybe Friday or Saturday, I might be able to do some IRL, or a little bit in the mornings while Sophie's at school. Did you quit booze and weed? Yeah, I've quit booze and weed. I had 2.5 years clean from both, and then I did go back out. From 2025, no, 2024 November to 2025 January. I started smoking again, and drinking too. Not much drinking, just here and there, but the smoking did go back to like every day smoking. And then in January I quit again. So yeah, most of this year I haven't been drinking or smoking. Anything going on with streaming you guys want to talk about? The Nick Lee Apprentice event? They did paintballing. Mondo's in there. The poll he put up, most people voted for Florida Boy, but then I don't even see Florida Boy. Did he participate? Mondo with chocolate syrup all over his man boobs and belly. 8-bit. I wanted to know why you quit booze and weed. Well, the first time around, for the 2 years, I quit because I had a case with social services. Then the case closed and we relaxed, started smoking and drinking again. The drinking wasn't a problem because I didn't start like doing fire sales. It wasn't heavy drinking. It would be like a beer here and there. But the smoking, it did go back to like daily smoking, pretty much how I did it in the past. And then it just wasn't working out. It affects me too. It makes me lazier. I'm less productive. And it affected Jewel a lot. Like, she got really bad, and I think it's mostly the smoking. There's some other factors, but smoking is the big one. So we need to stay off it. And drinking, I don't really care about drinking. Like a beer here and there or a glass of wine, but even that it's kind of no point. So with the Apprentice, Mondo's in the race. And Laws. I guess those would be the two people that I know, that I've met personally. I know a lot of the other guys too, of course. Oh, or I should say, I know of them. People like Tazo. But it's harder to do recaps nowadays. Seminan is struggling with the fitness test. Gets berated by Ice Poseidon and Nick Lee. Push-ups, and there was an IQ test too that they had to take. Oh yeah, I see the clip about the chocolate. I'm not set up to do like screen share, unfortunately. So can't do anything like that. Gonna stream with Geezer anytime soon. I'd like to. I don't have a Vegas trip planned, but I wouldn't mind maybe like a weekend I could get away with. Hello, JJ Stream. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Ivy back for 3 days. Well, Ivy would be nice to do Ivy. Instead of drinking water. How are you doing, JJ? How's the hood streams going. What am I even looking for? I'll probably stay on for like 10 more minutes and then dip out. Do you shampoo your hair daily? It looks fresh. I took a shower at the gym today and I used their stuff that they have, their soap. It was actually a cold shower. I did yoga, then I did a workout. It wasn't my usual push, pull, and leg workout. It was kind of a mix. I did a little bit of legs, box jumps, and what's it called? The like lunges, weighted lunges. You hold the weights in your hands and then you step forward with one leg. The walking lunges. Those really push my legs, and I feel like I haven't done it for a little while. Last couple leg sessions, so I wanted to catch up on that. Box jumps I don't usually do, so that was kind of different for me. And then I did some abs. Abs I just kind of do here and there. Like if I still have time at the end of my workout, I'll do like the ab wheel a little bit. But I did some leg raises as well, and stretching and stuff. And then I did sauna with an ice pack on my balls. That's a new thing I started doing. And then the cold shower. And that's when I washed my hair. Some days I don't wash it. I don't quite wash it every day. But I mean, if I'm taking a shower, which most of the time I do at the gym, because I go just about every day. Over the weekend, I think I didn't go on Saturday, Sunday last weekend. But then I think where am I mixing up my days was that over the New Year when I missed 2 days. I missed like Tuesday and Wednesday. So yeah, maybe this week I missed Tuesday and Wednesday. But I think other than that, I went to the gym every day. And Friday I went twice. Arrows, you did bench and Yates rows, barbell shoulder press, and reverse flies. Well, yeah, that's a chest, a push day. So yeah, I'll do chest, shoulder, and tricep the same day. I usually start with tricep dips, like push-ups. And then I used to do shoulder press, but I kind of quit. I listened to something that so shoulder press mostly works the front of the shoulder, and what you really want is the side, because that's what makes you bigger, shows. So that's this movement, the side raises it would be called. And then they say the best one is the cable machines, because it's constant weight, the same weight all the way through. And then the reverse flies, well that's the back. So usually reverse flies I do on my pull day when I work on back. And then yeah, so I either do bench press or incline bench with dumbbells, because I can drop them like a little bit farther back, which is actually not that much farther back. I don't know if I'm not that flexible, but yeah, like really far back, and then push them out for the chest, and I like doing the flies. The like shoulder flies, usually dumbbell flies. Sometimes I use the machine too, but I kind of like the dumbbells better. And what's this Yates rows? Oh, when you're like bent over and you're raising it like this, your torso's at 70 degrees, and then it's a row. Yeah, I kind of used to do that. I haven't lately. Let's make some butter. Water fast. What kind of butter, JJ? Is almost ripe for the picking. Like regular butter from cow milk. I would like to switch to raw milk, but I don't know what's available around here. Maybe Trader Joe's. Well, Trader Joe's has some fancier stuff like goat's milk, but I don't know if they have actual raw milk. But Jewel got raw milk before, so it is possible to get it. All right, I'm gonna get off. I started the stream a little later than I would have liked, but thank you everyone for watching and typing in chat. Happy New Year, if some of you haven't been here. Still kind of a good time to say Happy New Year. Have a good rest of your evening and a good week. New week starting tomorrow. New year, new week. Back to school. Streaming is my job, by the way. OGP7. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.